Before Elisa ever appeared in his life, Leon lived in a rhythm that rarely changed. He wasn't unhappy. He simply existed. Growing up in a small town, he learned early that life was predictable. His father was a mechanic. His mother worked in a grocery store. They loved him, but they never taught him to dream big. Be practical, his father used to say. Life is simpler when you expect less. Leon believed that for most of his youth, he was quiet at school, invisible to most people except his one friend, Mateo, who often said, "Leon, you feel too much. That's why you hide it." Mateo wasn't wrong. Leon felt deeply. He just never knew what to do with those feelings. Sometimes, late at night, he would sit on the roof of his house and look at the stars, imagining a life that wasn't so small, a life where he mattered to someone, a life where he could be more than a mechanic's son. But every morning he woke up to the same routine. Wake up. Go to the garage. Fix engines. Go home tired. Sleep. He didn't have anyone to love. No one ever stayed long enough to get close to him. And then, one spring, something happened that left a deeper mark than he realized. His father passed away suddenly. The garage became his responsibility. His mother became more fragile. His freedom disappeared. Leon buried his dreams completely. He told himself, "This is who I am. This is my life. Nothing will change it." And nothing did. Until that summer. The summer a girl with wavy hair and laughing eyes walked into the garage with a broken bike and asked, "Can you help me?" That day, Leon understood something he had forgotten years ago. Life can change in a second, especially when someone arrives who feels like color in a world that has been gray for far too long. Elisa was not just a girl. She was the first spark of light in his quiet, predictable universe. Leon never considered himself a romantic. He was just a regular guy from a small town, working in an auto shop, walking the same familiar streets, living a quiet life without grand dreams. But the summer he met Elisa turned his world upside down. Elisa had come from a big city to stay with her aunt for the summer. Long, wavy hair, light brown eyes, a smile you could hear before you even saw her. She was alive, soft, and honest in a way that immediately drew him in. They met when her bike broke down on the roadside. "Need a hand?" Leon asked. Desperately, Elisa laughed. "I think this bike decided to test my patience, and I lost." That was the start of everything he would never forget. Picnics by the river, movies under the open sky, long conversations, shared laughter. They spent nearly every day together. Elisa dreamed of entering an art academy, living in a big city, creating things, becoming someone the world would remember. Leon listened to her like she was music, light, inspiring, impossible to forget. He even started writing songs, something he had never tried before. Eventually, they became a couple, naturally, quietly, beautifully. Summer was ending. One evening, Elisa finally said, "I'm leaving. For good. I need to keep moving forward." Leon knew this moment was coming, but that didn't make it easier. They promised to write, call, visit, but deep down they both understood. Distance changes people. At first, Elisa wrote every day, then once a week, then once a month, and then nothing. One day, her messages simply stopped. Leon sat alone late at night, scrolling through old photos, asking himself, "What did I do wrong?" But the truth was simple. Elisa had fallen in love with someone else. To stop thinking about her, Leon drowned himself in work, Courses, workshops, long shifts, business trips. 5 years later, he wasn't the small-town mechanic anymore. He owned a successful auto service, earned respect, and built a future he never imagined for himself. He learned to live without the pain, but Elisa remained a scar on his heart, not bleeding anymore, but visible. One day, at an automotive conference in another city, he saw her, Elisa, now confident, elegant, mature. But her eyes, the same ones he used to fall into. "Leon, is that you?" "It's me." And for a moment the world stopped. "Over coffee," Elisa confessed. "I was stupid. The city blinded me. I was running, even from you, and I regret it." Leon didn't answer right away. The past hurt, but it no longer destroyed him. "I don't hold anything against you," he finally said. She looked down, then quietly asked, "Do you love someone now?" "Not the way I once loved you," he answered honestly. Elisa told him her relationship had ended a long time ago, that she realized she'd lost the only love that had ever been real. "I'm not asking for much," she said softly. "I just want to know, is there even the smallest chance I could be part of your life again?" Leon looked at her for a long time. "This isn't something I can decide in one evening." "I understand," she whispered. "I'll wait."